Okay. Okay. Now I've got to wait. Right. And that should... I don't know if this is working yet, so this is the problem with this, is it's really hard to work out. Basically, if you can see this, say something, that would be good, that'd be sick. That's awful. Okay, no, I think it is working, right? Maybe? How do we know? Okay, it's working. That's 2 people, that'll do. Now I need to work out how to tweet this. I got a notification on my phone for it, that's how I know it's working, but how do I get a link for this? How do I, wait. Can we copy video URL? I just want to tweet it and we can get started. Right, I think that'll work. Maybe. There's going to be like a few minutes at the start because this is the first time I've ever done a live stream on YouTube. But I'm hoping it will all work. Yes, we'll go with that. It says 7 people are watching, so that'll do. Okay, so hello everyone, and welcome to my first live stream since I think early last year. I think the last one I did was with Jake when he was up at my house in Scotland to shoot Rubik's, which was time ago. That was a while ago. As I'm sure you can work out because Rubik's has been released for coming up 11 months now. So yeah, that's a while. Also, can you hear my laptop fans? Because I know live streams are quite intense with laptops, and it's kind of like, what sound do fans make? Like it kind of like, okay, I was closer the first time. So if they're really annoying, I don't actually have a solution. How I'm doing this is it's like I'm using my laptop. It took me about 5 hours to work out how to do this earlier today even. Including, I didn't realise I was doing it, but I downloaded a piece of software. I was like, right, I'm just going to work out how to do this. Like, I like problem solving, how stuff should work, and I just signed my YouTube channel and stuff. But Radhaggis, I don't know why I did that, and then I just hit start stream, assuming it would go unlisted, and I did something, and I basically streamed for about a minute, just a shot of my wall, but like a fair few people tuned in and were just very confused. I want to do my first one properly on this channel though, to see how it goes and if it breaks, and then go from there. Anyway, there's a chat thing as well that I can read, so I don't really know what I don't have a plan for this. I just thought, hey, I used to live stream a lot, and that would be fun. So I'm gonna stream more. Well, yeah, no, I want to. I might start doing them on my main channel as well, but who knows? I'm going up to see Jake in 2 weeks for like an edit, for like a final review of his new film, for like just like fine tuning it and stuff. And while I'm up there, we're probably going to do one. We might do that on my main channel. Wouldn't that be fun? Anyway, yes to the fan thing. I'm reading the questions now after asking a bunch. Yeah, if it gets really bad, I might try it with like an external mic next time, but I don't know how I'd do that. I just hope it's not like tragically awful, like super loud. Anyway, nice jumper. Thank you, Emma. I got it for like 10 quid in a sale in Topman. Probably the best £10 I've ever spent. It's nice. It's basically my transition from like only like this time last year I only wore like black and white clothing. So now I wear like quite a lot of colourful things that you can see behind me. Which way do I turn? These are all the clothes that I own. That's my clothing tour over. But yeah, there's more colourful stuff in there. If you looked at this, well, I didn't live here a year ago, but if I had a clothing rack, if you looked in like my wardrobe a year ago, I don't think I had one of those, then it would have looked something like there. See, it's not mirrored in my thing, this. Like, just that chunk there, repeated again and again. So yeah. Anyway. I was in the car and I got a notification for that. Yeah, that's what I was worried about, because I didn't know how the software worked, so I'd somehow started the live stream and I didn't know how to like stop it at all. Which was I stopped it by just force quitting the program I was using, which worked, but that was quite, because I was just sitting here like the camera was facing a wall, so I leave my webcam like not facing me, just I don't know, security, like. You're always just worried someone would be like spying on you. Like there's nothing even interesting that happens. I was just anyway, and I realised that it was live, and I was like, I don't know how to make it stop, and I was like, oh no, and I remembered like, you know, like audio and everything was on, and it's what a mess. Did you use the Hangouts in Air version? I never tried that. I don't even know if they do that anymore, because YouTube used to only work through like Google Hangouts for live stream stuff, but now they, like, this is like a piece of software that's actually like streaming from my computer to YouTube rather than like online. I don't know how it works really. I don't know anything about live streaming, but you can. This is exciting. You can add things on the bottom. Like there's I'm trying to explain this. There's like a panel and you can add different things. So there's next to me, I can click on black shot and it will go, watch this. And then I bring this back because I'm pretty sure when I go to that the audio cuts out. I don't know how to change that, because earlier I was playing about with it. You can like pictures and stuff, and you can fade to pictures and like videos and stuff like that, which would be fun, but I want to make it so I can still talk over it. I don't know how to do that. Anyway, technology prodigy and force quoting everything. Yeah, that sounds about right. I like to think that I'm like decent with technology, but I don't know. I got it to work in the end, but I did live stream my wall for like a minute, so I'm like halfway there. I don't know, once I get it, so I can just have like a series of pictures and we can just like, we can have a topic each week, or whenever I do these, and it can be like an animal or something, and everyone can submit their favourite photos of that animal, and then I can have them in a big thing along the bottom. We can click through them and it'll fade into them, and we can like just chat about each picture. It could be like, it's like that I can't rate my lizard, but we can rate like otters and dogs and kangaroos and everyone else's favourite animals. What is your favourite animal? If you're listening, to the 23 of you listening, got a favourite, got a top animal? You should. Like, sometimes people don't have favourites, or sometimes people are like, oh, favourite things are like for like kids. I think it's nice to have a favourite thing, like favourite colour, favourite animal, favourite like hex code number, which is just favourite colour. If you know the hex code of your favourite colour, that's very specific. Okay, let's have a look at some stuff. What are your favourite albums of 2017 so far? I honestly don't know. I'm really excited for Lord's new album, which isn't out yet, but that's like going to be the highlight of. I was very upset for 4 years when she made a really good album, and like she's only like I think she's 2 years older than me, so like it was like, oh my god, in like 2013 when Pure Heroin came out, I was like, oh my god, someone basically my age that's really talented. This is great. Then she just disappeared for like 4 years, and I was like, oh. So if I disappear for 4 years, it's because I'm busy being a musical genius, or just a general genius. But yeah, I don't know what my favourite albums of this year are so far. Like, I honestly don't really listen through albums. I just have like a massive. If you follow me on Spotify, I've just got a massive list of like songs. Like, it's really long, and I kind of sort them into playlists and stuff. But I don't know. I'd never really listened through albums that much. So I don't know what my favourite albums would be of this year. What a thrilling answer. Yeah, if you want to know what music I'm listening to, follow me on Spotify. I think it's just my name, and you can find out in real time whatever I've got on. Posters, right? Posters. I ordered those on the. So basically, I had them on sale for pre-order for 2 weeks. I sold like a nice amount of them. Like I was really happy. It's nice to have people like care about something that you're making to the point where they want to buy it. And so I sold them for 2 weeks. Sold like a nice amount. So I ordered them all last Wednesday. They should be coming on the 9th, which is Tuesday. Yeah, it is Tuesday. I checked my calendar. Should be coming on the 9th. I'm hoping to get them all packaged up on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then get them all sent off on Thursday, Friday. Get them all sent off. Basically, get them all, package them all up, get them sent off sometime next week. It will take a while to package them all because they're so, like, just rolling posters. I mean, to sign them, it's just going to take a while. But yeah, that's cool. They should be getting shipped next week, late next week, and then however long shipping takes from then. So that is well exciting, innit? Yeah. Oh, I forgot to read everyone's favourite animals. Muntjac. That's a good reference. Dolphin. Mine used to be a dolphin. Foxes, giraffes, blue whale. I'm trying to think what my favourite one at the moment is, because it changes quite a lot. I really like raccoons. I don't know, I've always really liked raccoons. I really like wolves or like leopards. They're all really good. Or sharks. I've got my big Jaws poster. I do like sharks. I know I just said it's important to have a favourite animal, and I've listed 4. Alright, if I was to pick one out of that, it would be like a leopard. But that may be subject to change. So everything I said before about having a favourite is basically, I'm just undermining myself. So have a favourite something if you want, or if you don't have a favourite something. Who cares? Great. Cassowary. Oh, they're scary. I grew up in Australia, and I've been a few times since I grew up. Or since I left. Not since I grew up. Cassowary. I saw a wild one once in Queensland. It's fucking terrifying. I was like 11 maybe. They're just big and flappy, and like, it wasn't even being scary, it was just a giant, like when you see a bird that's bigger than you and like just look more paint on. Nah, I was out of there. That was my experience with a cassowary. Big birds, elephant, red pandas, oh my god, there's so many. Axolotl. Axolotls are kind of freaky, aren't they? Like, I like them, but whenever I see them, it's just a bit like, oh, they're like nice, but they're just freaky to look at. And didn't you used to get like giant ones in like the the prehistoric ages. I feel like you did, and that would have been very freaky. So, Eeyore is someone's favourite animal. Eeyore's a donkey, isn't he? It's a very sad donkey. Or is Eeyore a specific, like, your favourite animal isn't just a donkey, it's like Eeyore. It is Eeyore. Single entity. Jellyfish. Oh my god, it scrolls so fast. Hello from New Mexico. Hello, Sophie. New Mexico, that's in the USA, but like right at the bottom, isn't it? I am right with that, aren't I? It is. Yeah, that's where like Breaking Bad and stuff set. I really want to go down there, or like to like Texas or somewhere. It looks really nice. I don't think I'd mind moving there, honestly. Like, I like dry climates, so maybe I'll move there. Favorite prime number? I don't know them past like 7. 7's a good one. That is a prime number, isn't it? 7. Yeah, 7's a prime number. You get 2, 3. Arguably 2 isn't one though. Is that right? 2, 3, 7. 7 is one, isn't it? 7 and then like it's 5 1 because it's the lowest of the 5 times table. It doesn't matter. Let's not ponder on it. Are you excited for Declan's new album? I am very excited for Declan's new album. Declan's new album. Yeah, I've known Declan for like 3 years, and so it's cool that he's finally like, I've heard a lot of the music on it already in like various forms over the years, I guess, and it's very cool, and it comes out in like 2 months, so that's mad. Again, that's like one of those things where it's like, it's nice to see people your age being really successful, and it kind of is what makes me want to like pursue bigger and bigger things in film. Like, I enjoy making all this kind of stuff online, but if I'm going to find success, which I hopefully will, like proper, like big time kind of, oh man, you're doing like really well, it will be in making and directing films. And so I'm excited to hopefully, yeah, be another young person who's really successful sometime soon. Be cool. Paramore's new music. Thoughts? I really like Hard Times. That's like a really, really good song, and the music video for it's really sick. I've been listening to that a lot recently. I don't like their other one as much. It's still pretty good, but I was never like a massive Paramore fan. I think Hard Times is very punky, so that's very cool. But like the other one's like a little bit less so, and then a lot of their older music's like less so as well, and it's like, I don't know, like I like Paramore, but I was never a big fan back in the day. I just kind of like listen to them on occasion, but I'm excited to hear the new album. That will be an album. You know what, after this I'll be like, I'm going to start listening through albums, listen to Lord's new album, listen to Declan's new album, listen to Paramore's new album. And that'll be my top 3 albums of the year, right there. Okay. I feel like I'm missing tons of stuff by answering this question. I'm trying to kind of flick through some. Don't forget invertebrates and shout out to snails. Yeah, invertebrates are pretty good. Does coral count as invertebrates? Because it's kind of alive, or like polyps. I don't know. I feel like I used to know that. New Mexico is where the aliens are. Yeah, no, that's why I'm going to move there. Join my people. Number 2 is the only even prime number. No, only even number that is a prime number. Yeah. Yeah, so it is a prime number. I know, someone else has said 2 isn't prime. 2 is hella prime. Yeah, and someone else who said 7 is prime number, 2 is not. There was so much, like, some people were like, yeah, 2 is fine. Other people were like, no, it's not, because what's the rule with prime numbers again? It can only be indivisible by 1 in itself, and because there's no numbers between 2 and 1 that aren't those 2 numbers, it doesnn't count. Like, by default it's prime, whereas, is that right? Whereas 3 has 2 between it and 1, so it, maybe? I wasn't I wasn't great at maths. I wasn't terrible, but I wasn't particularly great. New Mexico's in the southwest US. Yeah, that's what I thought. Someone says don't move there because I'm cute and they don't want me to be further away than I am now. Where are you? I'll just move to you, or like I'll like within a radius. Like if you like mapped it, I'll just stay within like a certain radius. I live to serve. I love the posters on the wall. Thank you. Can I think I can like do a little. I think I can move stuff around, right? So here's my bedroom. How are we gonna do this? Here's my bedroom. I'm worried no one will hear me, so if I go far away. So I want to do a tour of this at some point, but there's so much shit up. My thinking behind all this. So this is alright. I'm gonna turn it back. So this is I've got like a whiteboard. I've got a bunch of stuff up. You can see if you bought either my movie posters, which they are still on sale. The pre-order is just so I could gauge how many to order, and then basically all the surplus that I buy now, and when that sells out, they won't be on sale anymore, but until they sell out, you can still order them if you're interested. Rubik's poster, Anadonia poster. It's because it's not mirrored, I can't point properly. This is so annoying. If you've ever used a webcam where it's not mirrored, you must know how annoying it is to try and point at shit. If you have it facing this way, then it's a little bit more like, because this window just makes everything really bright. So yeah. What was that? Yeah, thank you. I do have a lot of posters up. The other thinking behind it is that it's just like the walls in his house aren't very nice. They're like that old wallpaper. It's like textured and it just doesn't look great. So I thought I'll just completely smother like every surface in posters, and it just looks very me. It just makes it very cozy as well. And then like even like on the floor, I've got like a giant like art canvas, like a giant one. Just because it's nicer, it makes the whole place brighter. It's like a kind of like really light beige instead of like a dark blue, which is nice. Come to Madrid, it's nearer. I will. Yeah, I used to go. I've been to Madrid like twice in my life. Lovely place. Oh my god, yeah, there's so much stuff I haven't read. You gonna be Hell's Famous Boy? Yeah, boy. Listen to Kendrick's album. I've listened through most of it actually. I really like that. So there's an album that I really like. That's the thing. I'm also just dumb. Like, it's not that I probably have listened through albums. I just forget. Like, I don't remember what I did last week. I don't know. I don't listen to through albums in their entirety religiously, but I maybe go like once and then pick out like a bunch of favourites and just add them to stuff that I listen to. So yeah, is that a mirror in the left corner? That point, that is, yeah. So it's like this, all the stuff, and I just pointed at my screen instead of so you can see it. How do I, right, this, everything in that, I'm not going to point anymore. Everything in that is reflected because it's a mirror. I don't know where I was going with that. 2 is a prime number because it's only divisible by 1 in itself. Yeah, but it only has 2 factors and 2 has 1 factor. Yeah, I'm reading that as well. I don't know. 1, no, 2, not 2, what? I don't, look, is 2 prime number? Question of the day. Move to Birmingham. Yeah, I'll move to Birmingham. Where is that? That's up, isn't it? From London. You made the bed. I did make the bed. Yeah, a year ago I used to get complained at for not making my bed before lessons because in my old room, you could see it behind me. Now I've got the blessing that it's all... if you accept the mess, no one cares. But it's you can't see my bed. But I did make my bed today, not because of this. Well, no, it was because of this. I don't make my bed every day, but it's like I wasn't planning to show it. But it's like a little like, oh, he's done it anyway type thing. thinking ahead. And living in Scotland, you left me to go to London. I'm so sad. I'm sorry. I might move back to Scotland one day. I don't know. Like, London's just the place to be for film. But I like Scotland. So I like there. I'd like to move there. Or I've still got my Australian passport. Do I still have my Australian passport? I lose things a lot. It should be. Yeah. So my passport is I can't open it. I don't think. So I'm worried I'm gonna get all my details stolen. This is my passport. I don't know what this means. Actually, I think I do. I think it means when you go in Australian airports, they like just look like a machine looks at your face and it's like, yeah, that's him. Is what that means. So I still have a citizenship for Australia, which means I can move back there at any point, and that would be fun because Australia is nice, and I would like to move there again, even for a bit. I missed the weekly vlogs. Yeah, that's a series that it was just too hard with uni and life and just everything. It was so hard for me to make them, and also like I want a better way to do something similar. Like I will bring them back in some form at some point, but probably not in like dedicated weekly installment. I don't know. It's just like I just didn't want to be like always be walking around with a camera in my hand. Like I didn't really like how that kind of came across. It's just like, oh, he's the guy who's always filming. It's like I'd rather focus on making like really cool creative projects individually than always filming everything and then working out what I want to put on the internet. I don't know, so I will do something similar to that with the same. I'll do something with the same kind of style, but not called the weekly vlog, just like a series where it's like just every few weeks where it's just like some stuff. So I just like the muscles in my throat just contracted really. It was like I sound like I'm choking. I think I've missed out a bunch of these. Okay, so there's 39 people here. I haven't been paying attention, but that's really cool. Hello everyone. This is going pretty well then. Let's have a look. What does this page do? I haven't actually looked at the live stream page. What's the little... There's an emoji button. What's the other thing? Send a super chat. What does that do? Oh, it costs money to have a coloured chat box. That's incredible. It's £500 for a red one. If anyone would like to send me a red chat box with £500 in it, do I get that money? I hope I get that money. If you have £500 to spare, please just send me a lovely message. That'd be great. Love £500. How do you put up your posters? Tape breaks mine. It's all blue tack, which is a curse and a blessing. The blessing is that it works quite well and it doesn't look bad, it doesn't look shoddy. But the curse is that, like, A, you need a fuck ton of blue tack, and B, everything gradually starts to gradually over the course of like a month, just like slowly like slip slightly, which is fine when you have a few things up, because you just fix it. When your whole wall is covered in stuff, you need to like every week I spend like, I don't know, a good like 30 minutes just trying to push stuff back up. It's not as bad as that, but it's just annoying sometimes, or some of the stuff will just like fall off and it's like, where the fuck did that come from? But it's not that bad. Better than tape. It's 2:25 here in the Philippines. Can you say hi to me? Hi. Is it Clarice or Clarice? Probably Clarice. I've answered that myself. Maybe it's Clarice. 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 Yeah. Hi, Clarice. The Philippines. Right. I think. Let me check the map. I think. No, I haven't been. I haven't been to the Philippines. I thought I might have, but they're a bit further over. I don't know. I used to kind of hang around that. Not hang around, because I lived in Australia as a kid. When you went on holidays, instead of going to like Europe, you'd go to like that kind of area, like, I don't know, everything between like China and Australia as holiday destinations. Never been to New Zealand though, weirdly. There's so many questions. Yeah, there are. I was reading there as well. How do you pick which uni to go to? Because I want to do film, but I'm lost. I picked based on where I wanted to be. So I knew I wanted to live in London. And so I was like, okay, like, I knew that for me it was more important to have, like, to be in the right place geographically, because I already do a lot of stuff outside of uni. I already did, like, everything until I started uni was self-taught. I've never learned film in my life, and so I knew that I was, like, decent enough at it that I could, I already did freelance work and stuff. I already knew a lot of people in film. Like, I can get jobs, and that's how I kind of make some money on top of like student loans and stuff at the moment. It's just like doing film jobs here and there. And so for me it was just like, I need something in London. And if you want to go to London, my 2 recommendations, or my 3 to look at, would be Westminster, Greenwich and Ravensbourne, which is one I go to. If you're not bothered about London, but you do want to do film. And I was worried you just wanted to look for unis, and I was giving you like film advice. No, if you're not bothered, I mean, London is still the best place for film, but you should definitely look at UCA, which is in Farnham. It's about an hour outside of London. Very good. I know a bunch of people who go there, and Farnham's a really nice place, so I'm down there a lot. It's nice, it's cool, and it's like, it's much more like of the uni experience. Like, the problem is with London and going to uni in London is that it's great for what I want to do, but getting the window out of that. But it's like, if you want like a really nice uni experience where it's like everyone lives in halls and everyone's like, it's all like a little community. Like, I still know a lot of people in uni. I've still got a lot of really good friends in uni and stuff, but like, it's not quite the like tight community feeling you'd get if you went to somewhere like Farnham, because that's just a little town, and so everyone there like kind of knows, or doesn't know everyone, but like it's just much more like compact. So yeah, London. If you want London, one of those three hub. Actually, my brain doesn't work. One of those 3. If you want just a good uni, either London or Farnham would be my advice. Or there's one in like the south coast somewhere, but I don't know where. Apparently that's quite good as well. Alright, I'm going to just scroll through these again and stop narrating that I'm doing it, because like obviously thumbtacks are the way to go. Thumbtacks would be so hard on a wall like this and with this much stuff. That would be awful. How long would that take? Farnham isn't that great. Well, okay, so my friend Natalie, who posted that comment, used to go to Farnham Uni, graduated, or got thrown out this year, we don't know, probably graduated. Didn't like Farnham at all. I really like Farnham, and I think it's because I live in London now. It just reminds me of like my hometown in Scotland. Does it count as hometown? I'm going to say hometown. I wasn't actually born there. I didn't live there for the first bit of my life, but yeah, it just reminds me of like that really like small like community feeling. And so I'm like, oh yeah, Farnham's sick. I'll go to Farnham this weekend. That'll be fun. I can imagine perhaps living there if you kind of embrace city lifestyle. That living, or if you're from a city, living there would be quite like not boring, but like just like it's very small. I think the horizons would be quite small, but not in a bad way. Just whatever you like. How bad an idea was it using a student loan for a MacBook? Well, we get like a. So I've got a MacBook which I bought with my student loan. It's a good idea because for a uni, especially for a course like mine, which is like film production, where you need a laptop that you can, or like a computer or something that you can carry about. Because I've got like a massive desktop computer, which is sick. Like I built it myself, and it's like a proper computer. But you can't take that anywhere. So, especially if I'm traveling and stuff as well, it's like really annoying to just not have a computer. And so I bought a laptop, or it's like on like student finance and stuff. So it's like the uni give you some money off it, and then you get like an educational discount. So it's like you get like 25% off it total. which is cool, and they do it in like installments and stuff, and you pay in installments, so it's not that bad, but it is kind of... No, I think it was a good choice, because I needed a laptop I could carry around. My problem was that I needed a really powerful one, so mine was like $1,000 for like a laptop, because I needed a really good one, because I do video editing on it, and you need like a good computer for that. But if you're just getting one for like lecture notes and stuff, you can get them for like £500, I think. Maybe not a MacBook, but you can get like a laptop for that, like a decent one, and that'll be fine. So yeah, I think if you really need one, yeah, it'd be fine. Where are you? Do you listen to Bry's music? 'Cause if not, you should, because it's really great. I vaguely know Bry. I've never really listened to his music much. Yeah, my only interaction with Bry really is seeing him at like parties and stuff. He's a nice guy, pretty cool. But I haven't really listened to much of his music. I think I've seen him play live once at like somewhere in the city. It's pretty cool. But no, I will listen to some of his music then. That sounds good. I just wanted to mention Swarvel because I'm still disappointed. The most recent video on this channel from like 2 days ago was like an outtakes of a video where Dan and Michael, my two housemates, if you don't know that, went to IKEA. And I love IKEA because everything's written in, about to say not English, but it's Swedish. It is Swedish, isn't it? It is Swedish, I think. And it's like, I'd never know to say anything. There's just this bit where it's like, we pick up a light and it's called like a swarvel, and we're like, swarvel, 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 swarvel. No one knows how to speak Swedish in this household, apparently. Something to be improved upon. 0% of people in this home can speak Swedish. Did you see KT's media thing? I didn't. If you want to link it, I will look. Yeah, I'll look. Yeah, no, I didn't see it though. I like that that's a brackets spawn though. It's Swedish. Yeah, right, it is Swedish. Look. Yeah, no, it is. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, no, you are right. And you are from Swedland. What's it called? Sweden. That was a dumb thing. Obviously it's called Sweden. Why did I forget that wrong? Idiot. Yeah, well, you would know that. This is a great... I'm getting like... I've got a spinny chair. I just have to move about in it. Michael came in yesterday and I was sitting on my chair like fully the wrong way around, like leaning over it, just typing. I said, what is wrong with you? I get really restless in chairs, so I just do this. Swedland. Yeah, Swedland! How do I text people? Because I always overthink what I'm going to say and it really freaks me out. Yeah, I'm really bad at messaging people. Even not necessarily like new people, just even people I know. Like, not necessarily because I'm scared. I'm just like really like, as soon as I have to ask someone something or tell someone something or like just talk to someone about anything, like not like, even like bad stuff or like big stuff, just like, oh, like what's going on? How, like, do you want to do this? Do you want to hang out? It's just like, I'll just put that off. And I used to leave notes for myself, where it would be like, tomorrow you need to message these two people, which is dumb because it takes like 10 seconds a message. So I've gotten a bit better, I think, where it's like, I think it was from my mum. She told me, because I procrastinate for fucking everything. She said, if you have a task that you're about to write a to-do list for, be like, can I do it in like 2 minutes or less? I think this is from my mum. And if the answer is yes, just do it, just fucking do it. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Just if you're writing down anything, even if you're in the middle of something, and you think of something that needs to be done, it's going to take less than 2 minutes. Just do it then, because then it's not on a list. It's done. You feel like you've done something really quickly. So it's like a quick little, like, oh, I've done something. That's cool. And it doesn't. Otherwise, you just have lists of everything. Any great podcasts you would recommend? The only podcast I listen to is the Rooster Teeth podcast, because I'm not a massive podcast person. I have no place to listen to podcasts really. Like, I can't listen to them while I work usually, because like if I'm editing, I can't. That's the problem when I work, because it's all video and audio based. I can't watch stuff and I can't listen to stuff because it just distracts me. Like, you can't edit a video while listening to other people do stuff, like podcasts or listen to music, because you just get like, you forget what you're trying to edit and you forget which is in it and you lose your mind. See, I only ever listen to the Rooster Teeth podcast, but I don't even listen to it weekly, just every now and then, but it is pretty good, pretty funny. I don't know, I've watched Rooster Teeth for like solid chunk of my life, so it's like familiar more than anything, so it's nice. Remember when you became Dan's twin? I went to a club the other night with Dan, and I actually wore the jacket that he wore in Rubik's, and at this point, like with my hair and stuff, it's like the rest of the outfit I was wearing was black as well, so at that point I was like this far away from just being my own character. But it's fine, because it's in my movie, so I'm stealing from myself. Favourite movie ever? I think my top 3 movies, right, my number 1 movie is a Danny Boyle film called Steve Jobs. It's very good. It's like just a brilliantly like crafted movie. If you want just a really smart, good, intelligent, uplifting, but like heartfelt film, Steve Jobs it's a really interesting take on like a part of Steve Jobs, the guy from Apple, obviously, really on like a part of his life, and it's just really nice. And it's not entirely like, it's a biopic, but it's not like very correct. It's like a slightly fictitious take on it, but it's just very interesting to see. Like, it's very like it's very ruthless. Steve is a very ruthless character in it, and very like, which I know he was in real life as well. But yeah, it's very interesting. Other than that, movie I really liked last year, Swiss Army Man, very very good, and it's very nice. I really like indie stuff because it just reminds me like, hey, that could be me in a few years. Like, be making something like that with like a little indie budget, like something really sick. Swiss Army Man's very good. And I don't know, and then obviously shout out to T2 Trainspotting, which I've been a very big fan of for the last few months since it came out. Very good movie, but it is very important that you see Trainspotting before it, which I think it's a little bit of a shame in a way, because it's like you can't get like a fresh audience into it, but at the same time the whole point and what makes T2 Trainspotting so good is that it's these same characters 20 years later, but actually 20 years later in life. And I think if you didn't know them in the first place by having seen Trainspotting and knowing what it's about, there's no point in watching a sequel to that anyway. So it doesn't really need to be a standalone, because it would, like, you should have seen Trainspotting if you want to really connect with the characters in T2, and like see what they're up to, see where they're at in life. Very good movie though. So yeah. You please say hi to my hamster Kanya. I'm watching this with him. That's a good name. That's a sick name for a hamster. Musical Unicorn. I don't know what your real name is because you're displaying Musical Unicorn, but that's a sick name for a hamster. I'm going to give you an award for best pet name of the show so far. That is a very good name for a pet, so I could be just top of the show, top of the year in pet names. Anyway, what's everyone else saying? Google guys in your Jaws poster is hilarious. Yeah, but I didn't put them there, actually. Michael did. Michael bought a pack of Googly eyes and just stuck them on things all over the house. And none of us have bothered to move them again, because it's like, oh, that's kind of funny. Let's just leave them there. And so they will stay there forever and ever and ever and ever. I've had to call some companies for work experience and I dialed through real numbers. It was the worst. Yeah, calling is worse than messaging. I had a brief history for about a few hours of prank calling when I was 8. I called like 3 numbers, and then I felt bad. I think someone called back and said, and was like, "Stop, don't prank call," and I was like, "Oh fuck," so I just didn't do it again. So yeah, that was dumb. Don't prank call. It's not even like a fun rebellion thing. It's just like, oh, you called the wrong number. Wow. I don't know. Yeah, I would do prank call. Do whatever you want. Sad Soul Advice Club is good. Is that a film? Or am I being is that a reference to something that I've said? Oh, it's a podcast. I just googled it. It's a podcast. I'll keep that open in another tab and have a little listen to that later. You're such a gosh darn star. How do you make a star with your hands? You can't, I don't think. What am I doing? You can't. I don't know why I thought you could. I guess if you had all your fingers like a different direction, that looks stupid. That's not a star. Thank you. I didn't get this right. This is meant to be like a little love heart. And you can screenshot that and put that places. I can't do it. I can't replicate it, so it's like a one-off thing. I can see myself. There's a delay on like the feed from my laptop to like I'm watching like a live window with all the text in it, or the like chat in it on my main computer. And there's about a 10-second delay, so if I do something funny, I get to just watch myself do it again. Or something dumb. I get to watch myself do anything again. Weird. Didn't you used to do some kind of podcast thing? I never used to do a podcast. I used to do like a which is the occasional podcast. They were a podcast, but it wasn't like a scheduled podcast. I did about 6. They're on my SoundCloud page. There are some interesting ones. I haven't listened to a lot of them in a while. There's a really good one I remember with me and Jake talking about movies, and this was just before Radhaggis. This was just after we shot Radhaggis. I guess the last time I did a live stream then. So yeah, like a year ago. A year and a bit ago. And yeah, we talk about movies and stuff, and it's interesting to listen back to it and like hear how we've like changed in a year when it comes to filmmaking. What we're doing now. Speaking of movies, any projects in the works? Yeah, I'm working on a few things at the moment. I'm working on writing my next short, like myself, because a lot of like my last 2 Anadona and Radhaggis were both with my friend Ian. Like we'd come up with ideas and stuff. He'd like write, or he'd like write stuff and then show me what he'd done, and like we'd like bounce ideas with each other and like, yeah. So like a lot of those, well, they were written by him, and then I'd like make edits and stuff, but they weren't written by me. And a lot of like all the characters and like concepts and those were pretty much made by him and stuff. And so it'd be interesting for me to kind of like try and do that myself, because I think like I like to think that I'm pretty good at turning like a screenplay into something you can watch. Like that's my thing. But I want to just have a go at writing as well while I can. That'd be fun. I did the tongue thing there because Jake just posted. Did the tongue thing. I'm out. Bye everyone. Yeah, bye bitchy. Fuck off. Please, we didn't go to cinemas here. I've waited for DVD. Watch it as soon as it's out on DVD. You can't even watch it online yet, which is sad. But yeah, watch it. Make sure you see Trainspotting first, but then watch it. It is just good and sad and sad. It is so sad, but in a really heartfelt way, I guess. I realised 2 of my top films there were Danny Boyle films. I really like Back to the Future 2 as well. Worth watching. Don't even need to watch 1. Just watch. It's such a funny film and like just so weird. Like just watch that. Why not? Taha's here. Hi Taha. Hi, yeah, that's the end of that. I like it. I like the added pressure when people come and watch streams, because then it's like, uh-oh, I gotta say real good words, or they'll be their facade is down. He's not as smart as none of us thought he was. He is just a young dumb Scottish boy. I was gonna say young dumb Scottish mum, but I'm not a mum. I don't have any kids so far that I know of. Daddy, said Jake, who's here as well. That's nice. Do you have a favourite font? I used to think Papyrus was sick when I was like 11. It was sick. It was sick until I realised it was in everything, and then I was like, oh. I swear the Avatar font is Papyrus. I was watching a trailer the other day when they announced that they're making like 4 fucking more Avatar films. I watched the original Avatar 1 trailer, just because I haven't seen Avatar since it came out, like it's never particularly interested. I swear they used fucking Papyrus in that, like, before, the meme before its time. What's over now? You're the reason I care about colour grading so much. Yo, that's cool to hear. Colour grading is my big thing. I'd say my 3 talents are directing, camera, opping, DPing, director of photography, any of that, and editing. And I really take pride in, yeah, like colour grading, because a lot of people, it's just a very under-taught art. Not that it needs to be like directly taught, but it's a very like people, like especially back when I started making videos like 4 years ago, no one like colour graded their videos, and I was like, I went way over the top with it back then, so I didn't really understand how to do it. I just thought it's sick that you can change all the colours and stuff and make stuff look interesting. And now over those 4 years I've kind of finessed the way I do it a lot, and I like to think that now like my colour grading is like nice. It's like, oh, that does look pretty cool. It's just a cool thing, and it's a cool little like trick that you can like completely change like how someone perceives a scene just by editing the colours and posts and stuff. And it's fun, and I like it when I really want to do like some tutorials on it on this channel. I guess this is my side channel. Yeah, this one. At some point, I just don't know quite where to start with them, because it's a very like stylistic thing where each people like different types of it, like, and then like different shots and stuff and different moods and emotions and scenes. Like it varies for every single thing, so it's very hard to teach it and say this is how you do it, because it changes like every single time you do it. I said do it a lot on that, but yeah, I will do something at some point. Whoa, it's been 48 minutes. Been bloody 53 now. It's bloody been online for 53 minutes. Is why it says 53. Yeah, that's a while. I used to do these for like an hour. So I guess I'll run this. I'll run it a bit past an hour because there's still like almost 50 people watching, which is nice. I'll probably run it till like 8:30. Is that the next half that's coming up? Yeah, no, that's right. I can tell the time. Yeah, like 8:30 or something. That'd be fun. Is uni good for doing film? Yeah, it's decent. Like, I think I'm finding that, like, which I was kind of expecting, that there is a lot of stuff, especially in first year, I think, but like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that kind of, they cover that you're like, oh, I already knew that, I already kind of, like, understood that. I think as you move up the years, through second and third year, there'll be a lot less of that, which is nice. And I'm not too bothered about getting repeated stuff, because it's nice, because I've never been taught film before. It's nice to hear like stuff that I've been self-taught. It's nice to hear that I'm right with stuff, and it's like, oh no, that I am right, like, because I've just picked it up myself. And then there was stuff you learn as well, and it's just really nice. Uni's a really nice experience. Plus the advantage of being in London for me, which is the reason I'm like one of the reasons I wanted to go to uni, was because it allowed me to live in London. And stop going for my hair, because every time I do it like this, and then I see myself 10 seconds later, and the other monitor do it, and I'm like, don't do it. Like, when you do it yourself, it's fun. When you watch someone do it, it's like, stop. It doesn't. You're not doing anything. Nothing's changing about your hair. It's like you change like one little hair, and you're like, oh yeah, I look sick now. You don't. To me. Oh, you do look sick. but you're not changing your look. I like watching you having my little like thing where I do like something with my shoulders because I can watch it back. Anyway, yeah, uni's pretty good for doing film. Uni's playing both films back to back this week. It's lit. Like both the Trainspotting films. Because if they are, can I come? Where do you live? Like Coventry or something. I shouldn't. Is it? I don't think that's even right. Which is good because I realised I should not have said that. It's not Coventry. I do know where it is now, and it's not, which is good. I have to go now. Might be back, but bye for now. Bye, Sophie. Then background noises. Yeah, it's probably just the fan in here. I don't know. I don't think there's much else happening. So probably just the fan. You're not a mum, but you are daddy as fuck. I'll take that. I'll reword that as father figure. I'm a father. Actually, I'd take that back. I don't want to be a father figure. I don't know enough about anything. Mum of 49. Yeah, that sounds about right. You're all my children. Oh, I got to the bottom of the comments. I was just looking through it. I might go back and read some more then. I wanted to get near the end because I'm reading these like 10 minutes after they're posted. We've learned so much about you today. Yeah, I think that's a good thing though. That's why I wanted to get back into this because it's nice to like, because there's never a chance for me to do. The reason this is so good is because you can ask questions. I guess it's very self-centered in a way, because it's like, oh, I think people might want to know more about me. I think I'm that important that people might want to know more. But the reality is, it is nice to hear more about people that like you're interested in, like you like their work. Like I love listening to like people talk for like 20 minutes, just some videos about stuff they make. It's like, oh, that's really cool. And why live streams are so cool is because you can actually ask questions, and I can answer them in like real time-ish, except I take like 10 minutes to read them all. Which is cool, because otherwise, you know, it's like, you ask a question, you can tweet me and stuff, and then you can kind of ask me stuff there, but this is like a very face-to-face. And also just when I go off and ramble about stuff, you might just be like, oh, that's cool. And there's stuff I'd say that, like, I'm doing the hair thing again. I know I'm doing it. Shoot me. There's stuff I'd say in rambles that, like, I would probably, like, never say normally, just because it's like such weird little thing to get asked. So that's interesting. You can tell time. You know your primes. You're a mum. I realise now that your thing about we've learned so much about you today is part of that joke. But I think my point still stands. If you want to know more about me, this is a good place to learn it. How was the witch hunt? Yeah, we're worried we're still haunted. There's actually a haunted house a few blocks down from us. Way in Lewisham, and we want to go down and investigate it sometime. So stay tuned for part 2 of the witch documentary. That'll be fun. If for those of you who haven't seen it, because it's not my thing, it's Dan's thing, you go on Dan's channel, it'll be linked on my main channel in the sidebar. We made a 20-minute witch documentary, basically, where it's all real as well. Like it's not a thing we planned to make. I went to visit Dan in his old house before he moved here, so I've never been, and there was like this abandoned sports field near his house, and we just went out there for fun. It's like, I'll bring your camera, you know, we might just film some stuff, because we were just going to film, like, Dan does like a lot of spoken word stuff, or like little poems, or like things like that, and we were like, oh, we could maybe film something in like this place where it looks cool. So I was just filming general clips. Originally my plan was to make a Radhaggis live video for this channel. I thought I'll just film some clips and stuff, it'll be fun. And then it just got really freaky, and we saw like an abandoned like patrol vehicle from like the council, and we saw like there's all this stuff written on the walls, and like then we went down this like tunnel, and we saw like this weird like trick of the light, like this apparition type thing. And so we went back with our friend Ben like a few weeks later just to film the end of that, and which is weird. And people, I think what's cool about it is it's all, I mean, it's like my word against what you think, but it is all real. If you like, it's really hard to make people believe you, and like it is all real, like it is. But then people are like, oh well, maybe he's just saying that. Yeah, it's all real, and it's just like a weird thing that we happen to make by chance. Worth a watch if you like witches, or you like me and Dan and Ben. Yeah. Do you think it's possible to succeed in film or photography without studying at uni? Yeah, definitely, completely. Like, if I really lived in London, like if I grew up in London or whatever, I wouldn't have gone to uni. Not because I don't think uni's worth it, but for an art subject especially. Like, if you're doing something academic, it's definitely worth it. If you're doing like an arts thing, it's still worth it, but it's not like necessary. The trick is, like, if you've been doing art all your life and stuff, and you've been making, like, I've been making films for like years and years now, and like I've been doing stuff, like the contacts you make through doing that, and especially now because you can post it online and find like an audience for whatever you do, you can just do that. And if you live in a place where, like London, like if I grew up in London, like that's the perfect place to pursue something like film. You don't need uni directly, because you can just go and like do film, but you can just keep doing what you do, and you can live with your parents for a few more years. So like, again, if I grew up in London, I moved out when I was 17, which is really young. I mean, living here, I'm 18 now, but like, that's quite, you know, like a long time, early time, what? That's quite early to move out, and so, like, if I had an option, because my parents lived in like London or like even Edinburgh or something, maybe not if they lived in Edinburgh, but like, because we basically do live in Edinburgh in Scotland, it's just like a little town on the outside, then I wouldn't have moved out, because I could have stayed here till my parents till I was like 19 or something, and then moved out then, and that would have given me 2 more years to just pursue what I wanted to do without uni, and not have to worry about paying for like a house and that kind of stuff. So yeah, long story short, it depends on your circumstances and where you live and like what's going on in your life. But if you find a really good chance to not go to uni and pursue an artistic thing you want to do, then go for it, because that's like the sickest way to start a career. Is it? So yeah, we'll be able to see this after it's live. Yeah, I think, because it goes unlisted by default, I think I'll probably leave it unlisted. But the link that I tweeted tonight will stay active, and it will still be on YouTube. So you can, basically, if you really want to see this after it's live, I don't think I'll make it public just because it's like, you know, I don't want to spam people with live streams that aren't live, because the best part of a live stream is the fact that it's live, and once it's not live, it just turns into an hour-long video of me talking. But yeah, like, once this is done, you can use the link on my Twitter and watch it. You can save it if you want, just so you can find this again if you ever want to. I don't know, if there's something in here that interests you, then yeah. You make me smile so much. Thank you. Are you doing Sitsy this year? I am doing Sitsy this year, because I live so close now that it's like, obviously, why not? It'll be fun. So yeah, I'll be there, which will be cool. Yeah, see you there. I just need to work out tickets and stuff. I also, for the first time ever, instead of having to travel from Scotland and like live in London for a few days for Sitsy, I can just stay in my own house and just go, and just be like a thing to do. So that would be cool. Although I guess it takes away a little bit of fun. Like, I've always loved, for the last like 4 summers now. 4? Yeah, for the last 4 summers now. I've had this big adventure where I travel to London and like stay with friends and just like go and do like all this mad stuff for like, especially when I was like 14, 15. It's like, what kind of 14, 15-year-olds travel to London alone and stay for like a week and just do stuff? That was so sick. And so, you know, it's kind of like, oh yeah, I don't get that. But at the same time, that's kind of my life now, because instead of like having to travel for that, I live in London, and so all that sick stuff I can just do. And so it's just finding your own adventure instead of having it like a set time. It's quite a like pensive way of looking at that, but yeah, I will be somewhere in the city. Wonder, is Jake still here? Because Jake was here and he left, and I wanna know. Jake, are you here? Right. Where should I get to? I accidentally hit a button that takes me to the end of the comments, and I don't know where I got to. Finally made it to one of your live streams. Vess! Yeah, at long last. Because I remember you've been tweeting me for years, like, oh fuck, I haven't been able to watch because you live in, where is it, Singapore? I'm sorry if it's weird that I know things about you. I just feel like we've had the occasional conversation over the years, and I do. That's just a thing that I knew. It is Singapore, isn't it? I think it is. But I'm sorry if that's like, why did you know that? It's I watched the Slender video and the Witch video in the same sitting, and I was so scared. The Slender video is terrifying, isn't it? Like, I don't know, there's something about Slender. I was with my friend Lou the other day, and there's something about Slender I was saying to him, or he was saying to me, where it's like, no matter how many times you play it, and like, I've played Slender for the first time when I was like 12 or something. Like, I know what happens in it, like, everyone knows what happens in Slender, but it's still just terrifying. It's just like a basic concept for a game. Like, you just have to go and look for things while something hunts you down. But you play it and you're like, fuck. So yeah, it was quite a scary video. And the Witch video is kind of freaky. It's just like, yeah. Because Louis was saying to me, like, he was getting tense just watching it. And that's the thing, like, you do, like, it's not even, like, you're not even playing, you're just watching someone walk around in a dark forest looking for, like, little bits of paper. And it's like, that's, no having a good time. So yeah. I've got to go, but please leave this up so I can finish it and also do more of these. It was enjoyable to watch. Yeah, again, I guess you probably left since you posted that, because that's for like 5 minutes ago. But yeah, it'll be linked to my Twitter. Glad you're enjoying it though. Will you go to VidCon Europe next year? I'd really like to. I'd like to get invited though. Like, I don't know. I just like to, like, because like, I got invited to like City last year and stuff. It's nice to get invited to stuff, but I would like to go anyway, even if I don't. But I'm like, you know, I don't mean invited in the way that like pay for me to go. I just mean it's be nice to be like put on some panels and stuff about filmmaking, like by being invited, because then it's like you have like a purpose there instead of just walking around. Which should be cool. So I'll see. I'll speak to someone about that. I can probably arrange getting there somehow. Yeah, that'd be fun. That sweater. Yeah, I know. Look at how pink it is. 10 quid. It's amazing what you can buy. It was in a sale though, so can't always buy these things for 10 quid. Not every good thing is £10, sadly. I realise I haven't clarified, but when I look this way, I'm reading the chat, not like, I'm not just looking at some thing on my wall. I just heard a door. I wonder if it was Dan and Michael. Should we get Dan and Michael in? Hit yes for yes, hit no for no. I think we're cool. Thank you, Harvey. I know there's life outside YouTube and internet and stuff, but I'm happy for the people I've met online. Ah. Yeah, that's me, to be honest, though. Yeah, my whole life is like thanks to just having made cool stuff on the internet and knowing other people who make cool stuff. I'm so happy I found your channel. Your videos inspire me so much. Thank you, Nia. Do you prefer Rubik's or Anadonia? Rubik's is definitely the best thing I've made. I really like Anadonia still, which is good because, like, it's really easy when you make stuff to like just go off it quite quickly. Like, you know, it's just the way that people make stuff online. It's like, oh, like, it's good, and then you make better stuff, and so suddenly makes, like, you just want everything to be like your peak, and so as you get better and better, all those stuff is like, oh, that's not as good. But I still really like both films, which is nice. I haven't gone off either, despite the fact it's been like coming on 2 years since we started shooting Anadonia, which is kind of a long time. That's weird. I remember it really well. So there's gonna be a point where it's like 20 years, and it'll be like, oh Lord. Hopefully I'll make some other cool films in that time. So you know. Right. Let's read these. Yes. Yeah. What was my yes or no? Oh yeah, to get someone in. I'll go and find Dan in a minute. Will that make everyone happy? And see if Michael's. I'm not sure if Michael's home. I think he is. Yeah, I saw him like 2 hours ago. Yeah. How's uni going? Uni's going really well. I saw someone else asking am I doing exams and stuff at the moment. Sam. We don't do exams for film. So I've got a few essays and like things to make and stuff and finish. But no, I'm still in uni for like another month yet. Just doing lectures and learning shit. So I guess that's the point of film. It's a lot of learning and not so much like exams, because it's very like objective. So it's like, here's how you do stuff technically, and then go and make films. And you can't really do exams where you hand in a film. It's like it's very hard to judge, because everyone likes different things. But yeah, we do essays occasionally about like concepts and theories and stuff, which is cool. But yeah, I've got another week of, not another month even, of uni. So yeah. That how's your new short film coming along? Really good. I think someone asked that earlier. And yeah, I'm trying to write it myself, and that's why it's going to take a little while. I'm hoping to shoot it midsummer, so it'll come out autumn probably. I just want to make it really good. Like there's a pressure just to make something really good, obviously, because people really like Rubik's, which is good because I really like Rubik's. But it's like, oh god, I gotta make something equivalent or better. Like, ideally it will be better, and I think it will be better. Like, I'll know if it's not better, and I'll make it better. But it's just like, you gotta to get something that's, because Ian, my friend who wrote Rubik's, is really talented, and he does writing. That's his thing. He does like poetry and spoken words, and like he's studying like English and film at uni. So it's like he does a lot of screenwriting and stuff. And so he's really good at writing weird, wacky, cool things. Like both Rubik's and Anadonia are weird ideas for films, but they're really cool. And so for me to try and write something myself and match that is going to be the big challenge. Because once it comes to actually making it and stuff, I've made so many. I made Jake's new film recently, and working a lot on that, and I'm just confident that like I do know what I'm doing when it comes to making them. I just got to write something really cool in the first place. So yeah. Can you believe I've been subscribed to you for nearly a third of my life? That is long. That is long. How long is a third of my life? That must be like. It's really easy. 18 divided by 3 is 6. 6 years. I've been making videos for almost a third of my life, then I've been making them for like 4 and a bit. So that's like a solid, like, you know, that's almost a third, year and a bit, and that'll be a third of my life, and that's a long time. Dye your hair red, says Carlos. I really want to bleach my hair at some point. I don't know if I'll do it or not, but I just feel like if I'm gonna do something to my hair, now is the time. Like, I'm the right kind of age where it's like doing something weird. Yeah, like who cares? Whereas when you're like 30, it's like you made your hair purple. Why? I'm not planning to make my hair purple. I don't know, but I would really like to try and bleach it, because I think that could be quite cool. Yes? No? Maybe? We'll find out. What's your audio setup in your short films? The audio quality is top notch. Yeah, my friend Nathan's done sound for both the ones I've made, and he has I think it's a Zoom H6, and then a boom pole with actually from mine it was just a Zoom H6 and a boom pole, because we didn't have a shotgun, which is a really bad way to record audio. If you have a way to not do that, don't do that. But yeah, for Jake's version, which is a H6 recorder, which you can level and stuff. If you know anything about audio, yeah, you can like level and stuff. And then like a Rode NTG4, I think it was. NTG4. I realised I messed that up, so you couldn't hear what I was saying. Yeah, was the mic on top. So for those of you who don't know anything about what I just said, you got a big stick which you hold. On top's like a shotgun mic or any kind of mic for recording, and then at the bottom you have a little recorder, which is what saves all the files and stuff, and you can like adjust how loud stuff is on it. Yeah. Sweatland. Sweatland. What cameras do you use? Oh, that's a good one. What cameras do you use? Okay, so my main camera is this. I've just collected cameras over the years. I like to think they all have a purpose. My main camera is this. It's the Sony a7S. I've had this for like a year and a bit now. This is the best tiny camera you can buy. It is, like, on a technical level, it is mad. And on a fun level, like, it's so fun to shoot with nice cameras. And it's just, for such a compact... It just fell apart. That's just the lens. It hasn't actually fallen apart, but... Why is the lens not on properly? Which maniac did this? Oh no, it's the adapter that's come... I see. That was weird. Imagine when I broke my camera live on livestream. Sick camera. Then I have a 70D, which is like a flip out type SLR thing. I use this for photos, and it's got like really good autofocus and like really good. So it, like, if you want to use stuff like that, this is cool. I use this for like vlogging and stuff. Yeah, good camera. And then I also have this, which is the first video camera my parents ever bought in like the 2000s, early 2000s, and it's like a mini disc, Sony mini disc camera, so it records on actual discs, and I use that for like the retro stuff in my videos. So anything that's like 4:3 type thing is probably recorded on this, because I really like how this looks, and I like that it's so old and still, this is like 15 years old or something probably. Maybe something like that, like almost as old as me, and because I bought it to like record mine and my sister's childhoods. I like that something so old still has a purpose and is still like, I still want to use it, and like it's something I can still find a purpose for, and it's nice that stuff doesn't just completely go out the window. Less so with new technology, but stuff that was made back then, like these fucking Walkmans are sick as well. So yeah. How can you afford an A7S? That's mad. Yeah, I bought it a while ago. I don't know. I didn't have much money after it, that's for sure. I got a really good deal on it. It cost me like $1,000 for like the whole thing. So that is quite a lot of money. But because filmmaking is like my thing, it's fine. Like, that's what I want to do. I guess. Yeah, and this is just a nice camera. Do you shoot film? Yeah, I don't have my camera with me at the moment. It's getting sent back down from Scotland. I left it there by accident, but I have a little point and shoot type film camera. I don't have an SLR yet, because I don't. I want to get good with using film before I start like analog film before I buy one of those. But yeah, I use a lot of like vintage lenses and stuff. So this is like an old like SMC Pentax lens on this. So I have a like big piles, well not big piles, but like, I'm just going rapid here. I'm just saying so much. I have a fair few like vintage lenses. So you can pick them up for like 10 quid on eBay, and they're good. Like they're fun. Like Rubik's Anadonia wasn't. Rubik's was, and Jake's new film, The Complex, and Paroxysm, his older film from last year, were all shot on just these cheap like 10 quid lenses, because they're fun to use, and that's why filmmaking is fun, because it's fun. What do you edit on? I use Adobe Premiere Pro. I get it free with uni. It's very good. I'd recommend it. I sometimes forget you're the same age as me. Yeah, I forget I'm the same age as myself sometimes too. You're rad. Thank you, Bart. Hi, Bart. Okay, shall I go and see what's the meaning of life, says Carlos. There's this great line in Kill Your Friends. It's a film where his name Nicholas Hoult says what the meaning of life is. It's a good line. That's the meaning of life. Go look that up. I don't think, like I say, it's quite a funny meaning of life. It's not the real meaning of life, because I think it's quite evil. Because kill your friends is about killing people, and that's widely frowned upon. And actually, you know, I'm not going to get down to the message and be like, wanna come in for 5 minutes for I missed you down Stokes. Don't hear me actually, it's only through the wall. 5 minutes. Okay, we shall see if he turns up. You were almost born in 1999. Well, I was almost born in 86 as well. Missed it by 12 years. Almost as a relative term. Okay, I think Dan, I don't know if he... We'll see. If he doesn't come through, I'll go and summon him. Okay, Ewan, tell us the truth. Dan is very pretty. Steroids? I'm gonna send him that pic. I'm gonna send him a picture of that. Yeah, and I need him to... Oh, it went the wrong way. My phone. Actually, I'll do it this way up. Just for... Oh, he's coming. You know what? He can read it himself. I think.
Hello? Are you still doing it?
Yeah, basically, I'm about to it, but you've been summoned. Do you want a chair? Or just
whatever, I'll just patch. Hello everyone. I must admit I haven't been watching. I've been in
No, that's fair enough. Well, I mean, I am next door. If you wanted to watch, you could have...
I could have had a front row seat.
You could have sat on the bed the whole time.
Oh look who woke up. Hi Dan.
Basic.
Hi Mia.
The devil.
And hi.
Only you can see yourself coming in, like...
Oh, there I am.
Because the stream's behind.
Got it.
So
Somebody says nice
this
hair.
is what they see.
Thanks, Chloe. Why are people so scared of
basically,
me?
someone's, Hannah said, tell us the truth, Dan is very pretty with steroids, and I just wanted to out you, really.
Every single day, you've got to take them religiously. It can be quite daunting, quite painful, especially ingesting them. And it's just the stuff it does to your body. It's worth it for the beauty. And I don't know. Let's look at the sassy hair. Thanks, chasing streetlights.
Sassy hair.
Cute jaw, says Olivia.
Ooh, cute jaw, Dan.
Who's Olivia? Who's Olivia? Who's Olivia?
This is why he wasn't invited for the whole thing.
What?
I'm kidding. You can bounce around as much as you want.
Who Olivia is. Dan, you look like Ian Somerhalder. Chloe is also on my list.
Who is that?
People to watch.
Who's Ian Somerhalder?
Give him a Google, yes.
Do you know who it is?
Yeah, he's just I completely agree that I look like Ian Somerhalder. You know, that's
this man.
Yes, that's beautiful man. Yes,
this man. This is what. That man.
Thank you, Chloe. So you know,
yeah.
I'm just having a good time. I'm young. I'm dumb. I take it as it comes.
Like
Dan,
Somerhalder.
I want to read. You need to read the comments, man.
He looks like he takes life as it comes.
He looks like he takes laxatives.
he's taken life very hard. Came hard and fast.
A few more comments.
I feel like
Dan is so much faster at reading the comments. Completely agree.
He is. I feel like by bringing you in, I'm replacing myself. I'm like I could just leave because I've replaced.
Do you want to go
myself
get me a
with
Coke from the fridge? Go
Why?
Get a little Coke from the fridge. I'll take over this for a bit. Go on, it'll be fine.
I'm gonna leave you with Dan for
yeah, trust me.
For a whole 30 seconds.
Yeah, honestly,
ask him what you want.
Hi guys, it's me. Okay. Isn't this like immediately better? Let's have a look at some of the comments. See what you guys are saying. Vess, Dan's like a really energetic puppy. Completely agree. Dan, you've got the sexiest voice ever. Says Lisbeth. Thank you. What's a dynamic duo? Not anymore, because I'm by myself. Hey, Dan's live stream. Dan. I completely... Thank you,
I
Ewan.
got myself.
I'm just keeping the fans satisfied, keeping the viewers eager and ready.
You should start your own live stream. You should start a rival one every time that I stream.
Yeah.
You don't have any socks on or shoes.
Oh, I'm a
No,
creative.
it's fine. I'm just reminding me of an ape.
That's rude.
They don't have socks or shoes on.
Mia asks, how is it living with you? And I'm going to be honest with you, Mia. I'm going to be completely honest.
I leave for this one.
No, I mean, it's good. It's fun. I have a lot of fun. It's lovely having your best friend in the room next to you, because it means that when I wake up, I can jump out of bed. Ewan, let's play.
Shouting through the door. I'm like trying to lock the door.
Yeah, there's a lot of drilling, but I'm always... The steroids always pull it open, so...
And that's why I do steroids every morning.
Somebody asked... Oh, Vess asks, Dan, how much money does Ewan pay you to be his friend? Well, he pays my rent, so...
That's how much. £1,000 a month. It's not considered.
I just put Raymond's Born as my first choice on UCAS, Digital Film Production.
Oh.
Good luck, Rachel. How did you like it?
Well, because what I was about to say is, what if I would just said, like, no, I'm like, I hate it. It's the worst. Like, I would not recommend going, and then you're like, oh. But no, Raymond's Born's really fun. Yeah, I talked about it a little bit earlier. It's good. I'm looking forward to second and third year. I think it'll be a lot more making and doing and fun.
I imagine, much like sort of drama school and things, the first bulk of it is just setting up the groundwork of things.
Yeah.
And just making sure that, you're not a complete idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Just testing that,
Yeah,
but no,
I'd
good
like
luck,
to be reassured.
good luck in that.
Thanks. Or to her.
No,
to her.
why would I be wishing luck to you?
Or you might, I don't know.
I mean, good luck if you want it.
I would like some good luck.
Oh, who's going to see Guardians of the Galaxy? Somebody says, I gotta go, I'm going to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This was fun.
Good
Thanks,
movie.
Sam.
Well, should we go see it tonight again?
It's very good, isn't it?
I really want to see it.
It's
again.
very good.
Sammy tweeted earlier that she was going to see it again today. And I was like, I was so close to going down to Farnham to watch it. Or to make her come to... I wouldn't have gone to Farnham, but...
It's nice, because I was thinking about this the other day, and like, I'm not like... I like Marvel movies, I love those movies, but I'm not like... It's not like my everything, But I know that there are people who are going to the Galaxy in the Marvel movies, like that's their life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very nice that Guardians 2 exists, because it is just such a good movie.
Yeah.
And I feel like the right person watching that, it would be like paradise for them,
I saw that last night.
Mm.
Yeah, no, that you posted about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is just very nice as a standalone. I think it's so rare now for Marvel or any kind of superhero, just like big fantasy thing like that, to be a standalone.
Yeah.
Like, because obviously there's the big Marvel Cinematic Universe, which means that every film is linked in some way. The DC thing that they're doing. Whatever
the
DC
DC Extended Universe. They couldn't just call it DCU, because that would be copying. Somebody says...
fun.
Well, somebody asks, Jutlendia asks, haha, did the views go from 38 to 44 when Dan got here? Yeah, because I actually had 3 tabs open. That's not right, 3 tabs.
You have to open them once you came here.
Yeah, that's completely right.
So it's like...
completely true, yeah.
Just as you're about to come in, you just open this and lots of different tabs.
Yes, bot it. Would it be a bad idea to get a job in the first year of uni? Asks Peachy.
A lot of people do. I watched a Lucy Moon video a while ago. Well, she said don't. Which is great for me, because I was like, Mum, I don't know.
Cough it up.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it is. I think. You reading the one that says, I really want a Coke now. And someone said, I really want some Coke.
Keep on talking.
Yeah, no, I think if you get a little part-time thing, then sure.
Yeah.
Or if you do something like in like an arts field, or any field I guess, but especially arts, like if you can get just some jobs in that field. So I do film, I do some freelance film stuff. Then that's better than getting like a bar job.
Yeah.
You know,
oh,
like,
you'd be good behind the bar though.
Yeah, I'd have fun.
Hello, what would you like? What would you like? I'd just like a normal drink, no, just like a beer.
A bar fight breaks out. Lock the door.
Can I do my impression of you? So I've been working on an impression of Ewan lately, and so basically,
it's not really.
Here's how a conversation with Ewan works.
Fictionalization.
Here's how a conversation works. I say something, so I would say, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy, I loved it. It was really good. And Ewan would have to say the exact same thing, but in different wording, and also like he's correcting. Okay, so I would say.
This doesn't happen.
No. So I would say So I'd say Guardians was great, and Ewan would go, yeah. Well, I know what you mean, but like, when you say great, like I know what you mean. It's you know, Ewan, innit? I agree, but I also disagree. So that's my Ewan voice.
I've never said it.
I've never said anything like that. I don't know what you're talking about.
What it is if I have the same opinion instead of just saying yes.
If I have the same opinion instead of saying yes, I would say what I really think.
It's like you say Guardians is great, and I say yeah, I think it was great.
Yeah, I think
it's the same words, but it's not me like.
I wouldn't say it was great. I'd say it was fantastic though. So
it was fucking brilliant. Yeah, yes. I put on the voice as well, just to hammer it home so he knows what lines to keep and use.
Let's have a look at the comments because I've seen some good ones roll in. Smart Caven says Dan actually looks like and acts like he does drugs. I do not.
Lots and lots of steroids.
Dan Stokes is Oppa. I don't know what that means. We've got a reminder to mention Swervel again. Swervel.
Yeah.
Have we covered Swervel in the live stream yet?
Swervel, and then shortly after that I called Sweden Swedland. I forgot the word for it. I said yeah, it's just funny because all the names are from Swedland. Swervel. Who said it best in the video? Me down in my.
Oh please let us know. Swervel.
Swervel.
Second question: can you say it better? If so, film yourself saying Swervel. Upload it to YouTube, and we will watch every single one.
My Swervel challenge for Dan and Ewan.
Yes, exactly.
Dan's eyebrows are so thick.
Dan's eyebrows are so thick.
But with 2 C's.
I think that's good. I've only heard thick in regards to just ass.
IQ.
I'm not allowed to swear on this channel.
No, I don't know. You know, I mean, like, you can swear.
Oh, good.
No, I just mean, like,
sorry,
there was more the comment from you.
I thought I wasn't allowed to say the word ass.
No, you can the word ass. Yeah, no, you can say, like, fuck and shit, but no ass.
You just said, you win.
Fuck.
Thick, yes. Right, did you say, I don't know why I'm here.
Oh, well, I brought you in for that one, for the steroid thing. And you've remained.
Yeah.
I can't believe that I was talking to myself for an hour before that.
An hour? Seriously?
Yeah.
How long has this been? I don't know. An hour and a half. That's like a movie. You should have been recording
watched a movie. Yeah, no, I think it saves on YouTube.
That's brilliant. This is the first feature film.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, by default, then this would be the longest thing that I'd ever made.
Yeah.
Like, just in terms of like sheer length.
I'm doing a bit of editing for the podcast next door.
Is it not done yet?
It's not done yet. I need to get sound effects done for it. I need you to say the words "freaks of the week" in like a scary sort of like creepy voice. Yeah. Just and then I'll run inside. I'll run next door. And I'll do it all nice. So just say the words "freaks of the week."
I thought you already had one. I think you just want me to do it on
just
camera
say "freaks
more
of
than
the
anything.
week" in a really stupid voice.
What are those stupid voices?
Okay, just say it.
What, in my normal voice?
No, in like a freaks of the week.
I need to warm myself into a voice. Like, I don't think I can go low. I genuinely can't do it. You know I can't do voices.
If you don't do it,
it will be. You'll use this bit in it.
Yes.
That would be nice. How do I do a deep voice? I can't do it. I used
Ridiculous. Sorry
to.
guys.
Wasn't that the worst?
Ewan completely
himself
dropped the ball on
down.
that one. It was going to be
I
funny.
wish I
He was
wish
going
I
to
could.
humiliate himself, but alas, he didn't take the plunge. He didn't take the bait, guys.
No, exactly, because it would have been bad, and then someone's message just got retracted.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that's weird. Somebody says sing a duet. Somebody says hi, Dad. Hi, Louie.
Louie!
That's good. Mate, your language is shocking. Think of the.
Is that in response to ass?
I
Or
think
the
so.
actual
Yes.
Swearing?
Oh, these comments are quite good. You've got some very funny.
I used to think the word rat was swearing.
Naughty haggis.
I used to think that rat was like, I wrote it once, I was like, in like a story I wrote in like primary 4, someone shouted rats. I was like something, I can't remember what it was about, but something happened and I shouted rats. And I didn't submit it. I was like, I got so nervous about submitting it that I just didn't give it to the teacher. I just hid that story away.
Yes. And now
I
look
thought
at
she
you.
might be angry that I've
became
written rats.
The rat.
And now I am one.
Yeah. When I was in primary school, our class was given the job of making out of like basically writing out the Bible origin story. You know, like God creating the world in 5 days or 7, whatever. And the idea was we would write these little stories into picture books. We'd make them ourselves, and then we'd go along to the infant school. And we'd all get one kid each, and we'd read these stories to the infants, so the story of God creating the world. I misunderstood the story, the task, so I made my own story up about how the world was created. So I was meant to obviously write about in the first day God created light. So I was just right. I was just like, right, time to get my creative juices flowing. I made up this origin story for the universe, where it was this clown and death, and they were just floating around in this cloud in space. And then the clown just sort of bounced around the planets, just dropping sort of DNA everywhere. And I got as far as like landing in this class with all these infant kids. So I was given this one kid, and I was reading him my story, and that's when I realised that everyone else was doing the classic.
And you were the only
And
one.
I was the only one with this freakish, horrible... it should have been called clowning around when you think about it. But,
that's the origin
but
story.
no, and so now I'm
Bible
not sure if
is
this
clowning
kid
around.
bought it or not. But I reckon there's a possibility
you were
that there's a
actually
kid
teaching
out there who's about the age of the people watching now who thinks that the world was created by a bouncing clown.
Wait, so these kids you were teaching it to, like, actually, you weren't just like reiterating. It wasn't like when you always read it. It was like this is their first hearing of the origin story. Was whatever the fuck the older boys decided to come up with.
Yeah, these wholesome kids from a few years above. Oh, they know it all.
He believes Louis going to LA tomorrow. Why aren't we?
Somebody's got a question for Louis actually.
That's
Louis,
what
are you going to
reminded me,
be
yeah.
Louis? If you're watching this, are you going to be doing any negative feedback videos from LA? It's your live stream now, so please.
It went from mine to Dan's to ask Louis.
Somebody was asking for the light to be put on. Can we do that?
I'll turn on the ones behind you. Actually, I'm just on the one.
Yeah. This one. Yeah. How do we make it? Is that better? Is that better?
Right.
Hold on. I think. Perfect.
That's the only points of me.
Okay. Dan has mentally scarred me. Why does this always happen?
Throw it like it's like,
Coward.
I can't believe it. I
Coward,
can't
why
believe that
does this-
another person would accuse me of such horrible things.
The
That's
world.
the person that's...
I think we found the kid I told the story to. Emmy Eastop says the world wasn't created by a bouncing clown. Olivia says that was really quick. Olivia says Dan just became God. He is the chosen one.
I like that one.
OMG, if Dan and Jackson made a video, you could call it the Stokes. It's very good, very funny. Louis says that yes, it's been confirmed. Louis is making negative feedback videos from LA.
Confirmed. You heard it here.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why he's going. So, but confirmed, they will be filming.
And you can take our word for it, guys.
Also to Callan, I saw a while back said, "Are you ignoring me on Steam?" I did hear the sounds, but I didn't look at what they said. I assume this just stuff to be read out in this.
What is that?
Moving it so that I can see the. Oh no, it's if I want to play a game. Maybe later, Callan. I will see. I thought you might be saying. Well, I thought you might be saying stuff to Callan, who was. Yeah. What I'm saying is that I thought you might be saying stuff to be read.
Dan should actually live stream solo.
I'll leave, honestly, and you can have that wish.
No offence, Ewan, which is good. Ewan, how did the physics project go in the end? How did the physics project go in the end?
Which was my physics project? You mean like from a year ago? Like when I actually took physics, or did I have a more recent one that I've forgotten about? If the answer's more recent, then probably not great if I've forgotten about it.
Oh, Louis says he's going now.
Bye, Louis. Have fun in Los Angeles.
Have fun making those videos for us.
We'll follow you there.
You've been commissioned. I wish he'd take us with him. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
To go to LA. Well, I said that, yeah. Like, how much it costs to go to LA tomorrow? Shall we jump on his plane with him? Go with fun.
Dan, will you be signing Rubik's posters as well? Yes. Dan, do you know where Birmingham is? No, not so much.
Can you sign the Anadolia ones as well?
I'll sign it with a little map once I learn where Birmingham is. This is Birmingham.
But to everyone, so everyone.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, anyone could be flying off the handle, you know? Anyone could be. I'm flying off the handle right now.
Somebody asked, all these questions are for you now. Like, I'll be a little comment monkey who finds you stuff.
Yes.
Someone...
You rat. Yes.
I don't actually know what I was looking
I don't think I've ever done a live stream before. Have I? I don't know why.
I didn't know if
you wouldn't.
You had. No, because I was saying this is my first one in like a year. My laptop isn't enjoying it. Being
very noisy.
But you're still alive. Yeah.
Yes, he is.
I know.
Where's Slovakia? Okay, so here's
That's
Callan.
far.
Callan is back with another sick insult. Hey Ewan, if you spent more time in school, maybe they would have been finished.
Yeah!
Callan is on it today.
Said.
Hello, Callan.
I did not go to school much in my final year, which was quite bad. Like, not much, I went in like once a week. So yeah, that is why I failed everything. And almost didn't get into uni. But here I am. Yes. So the moral of that is...
What's Peachy saying? I bet they low-key are. What? Peachy, elaborate on in the comments.
Are you guys secretly sponsored by Coke?
Oh, no, of course not. No.
We just have to hold it this way round. Then part of the contract.
We need the money.
But you can't drink it because the things at the...
Yeah, we need to... it's like... Can't...
Suck it.
Oh! Terrible idea.
Spillage.
Terrible. Hello. Can you tell us anything about the third movie you're making?
Me.
Can we give away any details yet, Ewan? Can you give away any details?
No,
Can
I'm still writing it. You can't give away any details. You don't know anything about it.
I know what it's about.
Vaguely.
I know that you want to include can I say the monkey bit? Oh no. No, I won't.
You come back from... it's all about monkeys. There isn't a monkey bit.
That's what you would say.
It's...
If there was a monkey bit.
Or is there not? You don't know.
Chloe Butcher asks, why is watching you two drink Coke so entertaining?
We can start a show out of it.
Should do, yeah.
Ian's here.
Hello. Hello, Ian.
Daddy.
Will there be a falling out if Ewan doesn't cast Dan in the new film?
It'll be like I'll be Danny Boyle and you'll be Ian McGregor. It'll be like, I can't believe that you cast that big DiCaprio instead of me.
Yes.
I'm your favourite actor, and you had the audacity to put some other bastard in it.
I mean, I think one of the benefits of having all those actors in the world is that there's a big pool to sort of choose from and stuff. You know, I think if Ewan were to want to put me in his third one, which I don't think he even does, I'd just think it a little bit silly. I think it would almost devalue my performance in Rubik's.
Oh, completely.
If I were to come back for the third one, because you know, it's like it would almost imply that I was in Rubik's by sort of luck of the draw or something.
I think it's very nice. Like, obviously, it's like it's not a case where it's like you are in one film ever and then that's it. But I think like per like director, or like especially because all the films that like I make and stuff are very like known by the same people. It's like you've probably seen both my films and you'll probably see the third one. It's not like, oh, I've seen like one or two of his films. And so people see Dan as like a character in Rubik's, and I think if Dan played a completely different character in my new film,
but the next project,
it would just be a bit odd, because it's like you know, you're so used to associating Dan when you see him on my channel with being the lead in Rubik's. It would be it'd just be weird to kind of have you be someone else, and I think it would devalue Rubik's.
And I think especially like the fact that sort of you, Jake, and I, we've all got the little sort of unit going on. I think even in like the complex, it would have been weird to have, because that's obviously the next project after Rubik's. I think just if you can afford to have work with as many people as you want, as you can, that's definitely something that should be sort of grasped and not sort of feared.
That being said, Jake is in both of my films.
That proves my point. You know, monkeys get repeat.
You can just say monkey twice. No, I think Jake is actually in Rubik's by chance. One of the actors meant to play Hyena had to pull out at like the last minute, which was unfortunate. But I think Jake's performance is like, I think it worked out for the best. Like, I mean, I don't really know the other actor that well, so I don't really know what he would have brought to the role. Whereas I think Jake playing Hyena was a very good match. I think because Hyena like has like one line in the film and stuff. It's like he's in a lot of it, but he's not like, you know, the film really is about Dan's character. And Hyena's just like, he's like friend, he's like in everything, but doesn't really like, isn't as defined. And so I think it's fine because you know, it's a very different role and type of role to what Jake played in Anadonia.
Yeah, completely.
And it was just like, you know, you work with what you've got. Like, obviously it's nice to cast different people in everything you make, but if it's, you know, if you can't, like, you don't have other options, just work with what you got. Like,
but if you can get those other options, you can always go for it, because that's what sort of yields the best results, isn't it? You can't just keep making the same thing with the same sort of people in front of the camera.
And I think, like, because when Martin, who played Wesley in Rubik's, was cast at the last minute because the guy who's meant to be playing Wesley had something else, had another commitment, and he couldn't actually be in it anymore. And so we went through like a few different people that who were that kind of age that I just knew from school and stuff before we found Martin to play him. And so, you know, Wesley, because Wesley's such a small role, it wasn't a big issue. But like, again, it's like we just kind of used what, like, the people we had available, rather than, like, you know, some big long casting process.
Yeah. That's a big answer. Big answer for a big question.
What was the question? Will you be
Am
the
I
next
going
one?
to be in the third one?
So the answer no, Dan. Won't
Short
be.
answer. No.
Nah.
You got the long one. Extended cut.
Excuse me, I did the impromptu casting. Oh yeah,
Yes,
Ian actually
Ian
found
did,
out.
yes.
I used a few people that I knew, and I was like, Ian, I don't know anymore, like child actors. And so Ian, who wrote the film, was on a holiday at the time, and we actually shot in his house, which was an interesting story for another time. But
Another time.
the scene where Wesley gets killed is in his living room while Ian wasn't present, or in mainland Scotland. Yeah, Ian cast Martin last minute, and Martin did a good job for the little bit he was in it. So
Yes.
yeah, worked out well for us.
Yeah. I saw... Oh. No, scroll up actually. Dan, can you recite some Macbeth? My English homework is actually making me want to die. It's tricky. It's tricky.
Really?
Just go through it. I don't know any Macbeth off the top of my head. If we
Yeah.
you know, yes, another time. Another
It's
time.
like that one bit that everyone knows.
The bit with the... Yeah, we're not going to... Don't say it.
No. What, is that like some...
Don't say it!
He did
Yeah,
text,
isn't
the car's text.
No, go on, please. Recite
Well, I just
Macbeth.
wasn't definitely sure it was
Recite
from
Macbeth.
Macbeth.
Recite
She's
Macbeth.
literally like, to be or not to be.
Yes.
That is the question.
Here, use this as a skull.
Are branded. I mean, no, not are unbranded.
Not branded.
I need to get it so I can. To be or not to be. That is the question.
That's very good. Very good.
So I'm not
Powerful.
pursuing a drama.
Ewan is like the Teletubby son. His face is so lit.
I have been noticing that. Like, look at my face. Well, that's a literal comment where because I'm so close to the light, I am just like light.
Yeah. Jutlandia asks, "Are the plants still alive?" Jutlandia, let me show you the first plant that comes to hand. No, pray. Jutlandia, does this look alive to you?
I would like to jump in and say alive, but still green.
This
You've
is
shown its
disgusting.
stronger side, if anything.
There we go, even better. Nice. Wasn't this in one of your videos, the banter one?
Yeah, you know.
So this is the fate that befell the banter.
Life is born and taken away from us every day.
Yeah. Lovely.
Who are we to try and prolong it artificially?
Sounds about right.
I basically didn't water it for a while. That's how that died.
Oh no, poor plant.
Oh, it's dead! Plant abuse.
Oh no.
My cousin thinks that Dan really killed Martin, and she's actually scared of him. It's so funny. Was Martin still alive by the end of it?
No.
No.
He was dead.
It was a snuff movie.
He was falling off the handle. Can we click on people?
That's Hannah from Twitter.
I thought so because I remember seeing. I know Hannah told me about her cousin. Didn't you send me the video of her as well? The one where you explain that YouTube actors need to get the money where they can. Hello, Hannah. By the way, no, this is between me and Hannah.
Okay, well, no, it is.
Between me and Hannah.
This seems like a touchy. You're a little bit short on there. Ow!
You're right. Oh, I've got some couscous downstairs. Would you like some? No, seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
At some point.
What is couscous?
Are you joking?
Well, I know, like, what
It's
what
Ainsley
actually-
Harriet couscous as well. So.
Oh, our boy.
Yeah. Look, you know couscous. Look, let me.
I know it.
Pull up-
I know
pull up-
what it
pull up
looks like.
picture-
I mean, like,
pull up
do you have
picture-
any more details about what it's made
It's
of?
lime and coriander flavour.
Yes.
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 Right. Let's.
Yes, I'll
eat
eat it.
couscous then. You'll eat
Yeah.
anything.
Well, now you're making it sound like
Fatty.
Yeah. What is couscous?
Dan,
Someone just.
this is
What is
your
it made
take.
of? 'Cause it can't be
What are you talking about? Couscous,
lime and
Hannah?
coriander. That's not
The-
like a substance.
It was.
must be like
It was a
rice.
silly video. It was a silly video. Fucking love
Which-
couscous. Been living off it for a week. Ian's got the right idea.
Ian's a
White
used-
Wolf says Ainsley Harriott with a crying emoji. Fruit kitch.
Kidnapped his family.
What else have we got? What are we saying? Push me to the edge. All the plants are dead.
My cactus is still well and truly alive.
Jeff
I'm happy to be
says, I can't believe the Radhaggis doesn't know Shakespeare. Fucking fake.
Oh, Dan didn't know any either.
I'm a mere actor. You know,
don't
I only bother to learn what I'm told to learn. You know? It's like the great Ian McKellen once said.
Don't. That's what he said. Yeah, don't.
That's the first I've heard it said like that. Do you mean couscous? Are you talking about couscous? How else do you pronounce couscous? Couscous. It doesn't work, does it?
Couscous isn't right.
Couscous it's couscous.
How do you spell hummus, Dan?
Hummus.
Well, because there's just a lot of like, there's like 4 different ways to spell it.
Right.
It's
Is
like
this what you were
everyone
talking
wears
about
it.
before I arrived?
No, I want to know
thank
from.
God. I was going to say that would have been a dreadful live stream.
So this is a pressing question. How do you spell it? Well, no, because I think
That's why you rang it up all.
H-O-U-M-M-U-S, maybe.
Mia asks Ewan, what's your next video going to be about?
What is it? I think my next one will either be something I make this week, kind of similar to the one I made in Age Creators, so I had fun making that, if you saw it. So I'd like to make something kind of in that vein, but not entirely distinct. It's not quite what I usually make. Something kind of like that. Or failing that, me and Dan are starting a new show soon, which will
We've
come
got
out.
big plans, we've got high hopes.
It's gonna be fun.
Go stratospheric.
Yeah, that'll be out in the next week or 2 maybe. Like a little pilot.
Yes.
Yeah, like a pilot episode, just
to check that it's not shit.
I mean, if it is really shit, it won't ever be out, but again,
Well,
we have high hopes.
Yes.
Too much?
Yes. High hopes.
I've been waiting for that bridge for 2 years.
When's the next Havisham episode? The next Havisham episode.
He's on the editing room floor. The
It's
cutting
next
room floor.
door. It's next
door.
door.
Is that
And it's
I
meant
called
to
you
go
for 5 minutes, and it's now just.
I should probably go and edit it actually. Oh, it won't be up tonight, will it?
You probably could get. Just bring it through. I'm about to finish.
Okay.
Thanks
for the reminder, Ian. Yes, I will. Oh, somebody says you murderer. You murder even. Rude. Right, I do need to go. Guys,
finish.
it was a pleasure to speak to you all. And just remember, if Ewan's live streams ever get too shit, just tweet me and I'll start my own. I'll just...
Right, for one. I thought you were going to say tweet me, and then you come in and sort me out. You come in with a list of topics.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you take me down on
But
camera.
yes, guys, in about 40 minutes, go on my Twitter account, click the link that I post on it. It'll be really great. It's a podcast I've got. It's called Havisham. I make it with a friend of mine called Rebecca, and I think it's something you'll really like. It's just me talking bullshit for 10 minutes. Right, see you later, guys. I need to go edit it. Ewan, look, it's exactly how it was when I arrived.
Position me in it. It's like
Get him back. All right, time travel. Go. Cool. Bye, guys. Bye. 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 Bye, Ewan. Bye.
Bye, Dan. Okay. Oh, it was. I just realised it was like light when we started this 2 hours ago. An hour 59. That's mad, and it's now like almost dark out there. Which means this has been the longest thing like ever. Man. Okay, so I will probably wrap this up in like a few minutes, but I'll just have a quick I'll just have a quick flick through the comments, see what's going on. Alright. I hope you enjoyed that intermission from Dan. It was great. It was going to be like 5 minutes. It lasted for half an hour. But I thought I could hear him shouting through the wall, but I can hear him finishing Havisham. Ian, you've saved him. Dan is pushing you out frame. Saturdays for the hackers. Yeah, I'll just leave. Next time I call Dan, I'll be like, we can do it in intervals, so we can do like half an hour me, half an hour Dan, half an hour me, half an hour Dan. We can just do dual live streams, but not while we're both on at the same time. Have you guys got food now? Couscous, apparently. I actually wanted to cook pasta tonight, but apparently we've got couscous. Not that we're bonded to cooking the same thing, but it's kind of a waste if someone cooks one thing and someone cooks something else, because you always have spare, you know? Yeah, Ian, you did just drive down the way. You have saved now, because otherwise it wouldn't have come out tonight and it would have been late, so, you know, silver lining. Okay, right. They would jump to the bottom again. I missed a bunch of stuff. Is Jake signing Anadonia posters too? I don't, probably not, because he just won't be in London quick enough. Like, if I waited for him to come down and sign them, then they wouldn't get posted. Are you doing your freak of the week thing?
Yeah, I'm going to try to. Actually, sorry, can I ask you to do one thing? It's not even anything big. You don't need to shout or do a deep voice. I just need you to whisper the word plague like 3 times. Like,
I will hack things after your part.
Then
that's
you
usually,
summon the plague.
Usually your thing.
Okay, go for it. Okay, now slightly slower. Plague.
I hate this. I love living in a household full of artists. You get to be in fucking everything. But yeah, with Jake's signing Anadonia posters, it's just like, if I waited for him to come down to London when he's next down, it might be like a month away or something, and they would take so long for him to get sent out that it's like, I don't think it's worth the wait. It would just take too long. OMG and Neve podcast, please. Yeah, one Neve's moving like just up the road soon, which would be sick. See her fucking every day. Do a podcast at some point. Me and Neve are going to resurrect our Pokemon series after the long year wait without it. That'd be fun. Yeah, half an hour Michael. Yeah, next time I'll get Michael on. Michael can come in and entertain me as well. By the way, can I read the script for the new film you and Dan are talking about? Yeah, Ian, when I finish the draft, I'll send it to you. And you can have a look. Anyway, I like that everyone said Dan. Hi Dan, as he comes back in. This is such a peculiar household full of interesting folk. Yeah, it is weird, isn't it? Like, it's a weird place to live. You need lots and lots and lots. Lots and lots of locks on the doors. That's a weird tongue twister. It's so strange that I went to primary school with me. Did you? I'll ask her. I'll ask her if she knows. I guess she probably will, right? Will she? I don't know. Chloe, will she remember you? I'll message her after this and find out. Kanto and Bubble Bitch. Is it Bubble Bitch or Bubble Bitica? I think we argued about that in the video, because it just sounds like it should be said Bubble Bitch, but Bitica is like the cool thing. It's so dumb. What a dumb video to make. What a dumb series. Kanto and Bubble Bitch. The hit Pokemon Master and Pokemon. What even was Bubble Bitch? It was like a penguin one. I can't remember. I never played that. Like, I never played as the water type one, so I don't know what it's called. Pokemon Platinum is a good game though. What was your first choice uni? It was Ravensbourne, which is where I am at, so worked out well for me. Yeah. If we turn this light off, will it make me less orange? I guess it doesn't matter because I'm about to go, but it's just really dark. Nah, that's too grainy, innit? Anyway, I should probably end this. It's been going for 2 hours and 5 minutes, which is a long time. But I am glad that everyone seems to be enjoying it, because, like I said, I haven't done one in like a year, and it's always quite nerve-wracking doing live things. Not in a major way, but in a way it's kind of like, you know, it's just because you're literally live. It's like, I don't know, like, what if you for some reason said something really, like, dumb, or like, I don't even know. I don't even know what would go wrong. It's just like, because it's literally live, like anything that like don't want to broadcast, whatever. Like, it's just scary. It's like, oh well, that is out there forever now. So yeah, but this worked well. Yeah, I'll probably do another one when I visit Jake in 2 weeks. I'll do another one then. I might do one before, maybe. Who knows? Like I said earlier, if you do want to watch back through any of the bits of this that you know you might be interested in, the link on my Twitter should stay active. If it doesn't, I'll tweet another one to the unlisted video, but this will be unlisted on this channel if you are interested in watching it for, you know, I don't know, whatever reason, or if you missed a bit, or if there's a bit that you like wanted to hear again. I don't know, like, it's because to me live content's very like kind of in the moment, and once it's not live, it's not very interesting, because it's like, oh well, you can't really interact with the person. But you know, then again, like I said earlier, I do like listening to people just talk about stuff they like for ages. So yeah, if you're interested, go find it there. Okay, bye everyone. Stream more. I will, White Wolf. I will. Just you wait. We watch for historical reasons. Yeah, I'd like to have a book written about this. Ratto's fandom. That is awful. Never use that again. Bye, Peachy. I'll do another one soon. Yeah. Bye, everyone. I don't actually know how to end it. Oh, I think I pressed the stop stream button in my thing. Okay, we ready? You ready? 2 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you to everyone who watched. You're sick. I'm so glad everyone's liking it, because I mean, it's fun, isn't it? It's a good bit of fun. Dan like spat on my desk. Fucking, what a fucking man. A fucking ape boy. And that'll be my legacy from this forever. Okay. I need to end it. Which I think is this red button here. Which you can't see, but there's a red button, and I think that ends it. Okay. The end. Bye. Bye. I think the channel stay active for a little bit, so I don't know. You might be able to keep typing, but bye, bye, bye.